Hello everyone, I'm Neeti and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to 21 days of 2T's, texture and TransZending. Let's get started with gratitude. I am thankful to the Zentangle Inc, to certified Zentangle teacher Sandhya Mane, and to all the certified Zentangle teachers in the world for continuously inspiring me. I invite you to draw with me, to tangle with me in my series 21 Days of 2T's. The first T is texture tangling, and the second T is transcending those tangles. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make the same print on a different tile just to show you how I made it. The color that I'm going to use is an orange moonlight pen, and over here I've used the yellow moonlight pen. I will come back to the yellow moonlight tile, but just to show you how I made the print on the tile, I'll be showing you in this tile. Sorry for the inconvenience. The pen I'm going to use over here is an orange Gellyroll pen. It's an orange moonlight pen. So friends, time and again, Zentangle Inc and all the certified Zentangle teachers have shown keen interest in the background of the tiles. They have used different tools and techniques to achieve layering. One of the simpler tools is using thinner nib and lighter color and layer up with thick pen and bolder color. Texture and transcending have been shown in various series of Zentangle Inc YouTube videos that are for everyone to learn and explore from. I will be using different sized pens and different colors to get the best out of it. My focus is on creating a texture tangle on first day and then foreground tangling on the next day. So we will be making 11 tiles in total for the series. This series has more tools than I had it in my last series, but the objective is to have fun exploring variety. We will use white tiles, black tiles, tan tiles, and tinted tiles of different colors, light colored pens, dark colored pens, pencil, blending stubs, soft color pencils or pastel pencils, white Gellyroll pens of 03, 05, 08 sizes, gold and silver Gellyroll pens of 08 size. Other tools, if any, it will be just to enhance the tile a little more, and they would be completely optional. Looking forward to creating magic with all of you. Do share your tiles with me by tagging in Style Studio 2020 in Instagram. And you all must have noticed that how I'm going over and over to the print on because this is a foreground tangle and this needs to really pop up, and the tangles that are underneath has to have a texturous feel to it. Let us all meditate on my personally recorded sound of nature that I recorded when there was heavy rainfall at my place. I was drawing at that time, and I felt like recording it and sharing it with my friends who draw with me. we are back with our entire. Here I've used yellow Gellyroll pen, Moonlight, and now I'm using Graphic One black pen. And if you have this pen, it's very nice. And if you still don't have this pen, it's okay. We can always use a 08 pen, or we can use a 05 pen and give a little more, thickening to it. We can go over and over, or you could make two thin auras and fill in with the 05 pen. There are a lot of things that we can still do to create or to get this texture looking tile. Now we will meditate on some music, and the music is by Ixon. So now we've done with our pen work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our yellow pastel pencil all over the printom, to the side where we've not put the black pen. So you've noticed that we just put the black pen on one side of the printom. So on the other side we're going to put the yellow pastel pencil. We're going to give some highlight over there. Or you could say that I'm just broadening the yellowness of that printom tangle. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take a cotton swab and then blend it. I prefer taking cotton swab instead of stubs while working with the pastel pencil. Is that because the tile does not get a lot damage with it, because in the paper stub what happens is that the texture of the paper is little more harder than the cotton. So I prefer using cotton swab for blending the blending the pastel pencils or any chalk for that matter. So yes, but if you want to use the stubs, you're most welcome. So this is a regular HP pencil that I'm using of Zentangle Inc. I find this pencil more softer than the ones that we get in the market. Some of you could be new to my channel in Style Studio, so I'd just love to go through some of my series. All my series up till now are based on a concept of the book Zentangle Premier Volume 1 by Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas. Exercise 30 says that choose a particular time of the day when you know you can tangle for 15 minutes or more. Then tangle each day for 3 weeks, that is 21 days. At the end of 3 weeks, collect all your tiles into a mosaic to admire and appreciate. You might consider using all one size and type of tile such as bijou tiles or traditional square tiles of a particular color to support creating a mosaic. So this is what I have quoted. It is in the book and I have just quoted as it is. So I love to tangle every day and I started by following the above exercise from the chapter Zentangle Practice. As we know that one day of meditation is blissful, but if we practice every day, it is life-changing beautifully because as a pranic healer graduate, I can experience the void when we stop thinking and also end up getting answers to my queries. So the series are 21 days of fragments and reticula, 21 days of fun-size zendalas, bijou mosaics, 3-7 challenge, tangle tutorials, tutorials on fragments, and some bicolor techniques that I've used on my tiles. So a fine network or net-like structure is a reticula, and the fragments are knitted within them. So they are delightful elements that fill the shapes of a reticula. So the series focuses on a lot of dimensions of fragments in reticula. I have clustered squares together, I have clustered circles together, I have also clustered triangles together, and I have used flowers and shapes of different objects as reticula. I have also used some tangles as reticula for fragments in reticula. The series is really interesting to explore. Mosaics, quote unquote, by Oxford Dictionary is a picture or pattern produced by arranging together small pieces of stone, tile, glass, etc. In Zentangle, we have used this concept. After making our tiles, we arrange them such that they look different every time. They look beautiful every time. So I have a series called 21 Days of Bijou Mosaics, which is again interesting to explore. I think you should have a look to that series too. Zendala are mandala fused with Zentangle. The round tiles that we have are Zendala tiles. So when we tangle on a round tile, we usually say we are doing Zendala. So in Zendalas, I have used a different size, which is a smaller from the regular one and a little bigger from the bijou. And because we are tangling every day and we don't want to get tired, so I have reduced the size of my zendalas in fun size zendala. So the series is named 21 Days of Fun Sized Zendalas. And I have used various techniques to make zendala tiles and I have stringed them free-handedly. You will find it very easy to make the Zendala tiles. They are beautiful and very interesting to explore. So for my series 3-7 challenge, I am inspired by the Zentangle practice chapter where in exercise 30 it is said that when we start to practice for 3 weeks daily, then we get into a good practice of tangling every day in our life. So this concept is also there in the book The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, and I've been reading that book since a long time. And After the Zentangle practices, I have implemented it to a lot of things in my life, and I was truly inspired by the book of the Zentangle Premier and also The Secret by Rhonda Bryan. So the 3-7 challenge is a series where I am tangling basic tiles so that we could practice together every day without any hustle. The tools that I've used in that series are apprentice tiles, apprentice pens, those are black Pigma pens, and a pencil and a blending stub. So these are the very basic tools that I've used for the 3-7 challenge. Any one of us can draw one stroke at a time, is what Zentangle concept focuses on. To share the artworks that you've created with me, you can tag me as Insta Studio 2020 on Instagram and Niti Savarthya Tibrewala on Facebook. Dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video and creating with me. Take care and keep tangling.